Hello, everybody. This is the Drew Crew, and we are going to be playing Technobabylon for a second day. My name is Lucas Ballard,
My name is Matt Neely,
And I'm Tyler.
and God damn it,
and
we are
we
the Drew
are the
Crew.
Drew Crew.
And we are more than ready to play this fantastic, awesome sauce game that I feel like I had a part in writing. Actually, it's not loud. Does anyone have anything they want to say before we hop into the game?
Chips.
Got chips. All right. Tyler's gonna be eating chips in this Let's Play. I'm
I'll be
going
doing
to
it quietly.
eating joy, and
I'm not eating.
all right, we're going to yeah boy. The reports tell you that he was euthanized shortly after being taken into custody. Despite assurances that his death was a product of Central's caution, you can't help but perceive it as a spiteful show of power. God damn it, we promised that guy that he'd live.
Yeah, but it's not really your fault, is it?
Yeah, it was the evil computer.
Still feel like I should have done more.
Nah.
They've holomapped his bone structure. Years of gene tampering left this kid's bones weakened and warped all around his body. The x-ray shows I was right. He had the spinal brace for scoliosis. It's a symptom of the genetic adjustments made to his bones.
You guys hearing all right?
Yeah, I believe I just heard that he said, "Oh my God, he has bones all over his body."
It's got bones.
Oh my
Warped his bones to all over his body.
Hey, did you know that the human body only uses 30% of its bones? Can you imagine what it would be like if we used 40 or even 100% of our bones?
Oh my God,
High
100% of my
quantities explode,
bones.
Poor kid.
I'm using 100% of my bones right now.
The
fucking
high
game.
quantities of explosives in his bones was giving him joint problems. Poor kid must
Oh,
have been
really?
in a lot of pain.
Yeah, remember this is he was bred to be a suicide bomber. He had explosives bred into him. And there's a
He had
history.
explosive bread in him?
Explosive bred.
No, he was. See, Matt, I understand it. He was bred to have explosives in him. His mom fucked a grenade, and then he had explosives in him.
But yeah, so apparently there's a history of these whatever autobombs or whatever they call them, blowing themselves up when they get into custody. And that was the excuse for euthanasia.
And isn't he a part of like some cult or something?
Yeah, something that has to do with the Christian God. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something fundamental.
Because we cited the Bible at him and that calmed him down.
Oh, right.
Preliminary
Psalms.
surgical report. Suspect case E8707141. Name Thomas Beckett. Suspect terminated in the process of security actions at Barbers Gate Transit Station, Red Line 4th Network, engaged in behavior deemed threatening to public welfare. So this is noteworthy that it says he was terminated while at the transit station.
Mm.
Yeah. Whereas we know that we got him out of there before he was terminated.
Sketchy.
Yeah.
It appears, surgeon's report, it's apparent that the suspect has been subjected to extensive prenatal genetic engineering, though this modification has been seen on a number of occasions throughout childhood. Mineral deposition of calcium compounds in the skeleton has been reprogrammed to substitute explosive nitrate compounds, leading to secondary bone disease. Subject was taken into custody without harm to public, but has been determined to be a continued danger due to physical composition and risk of relapse into undesirable worldview. Holy shit. Suspect was terminated at 4 hours via. So maybe this is just like text that they have to put in. They didn't want to retype it based on
Yeah.
what the status of the game was. So
Yeah.
anyway, so yeah, that seems to override that. Caution. Disposal of remains should be handled with extreme care so the subject can no longer trigger a detonation. Skeletal remains still retain risk of volatility. Handled with care as in previous such cases.
How would you
Shaken.
trigger the explosion? Like, it's a bone thing, so would it be like, I'm just gonna stretch, boom? Or is it gonna be like, You know,
If he touches his toes, he blows the fuck up.
The detonator is in his toenail.
I'm just checking if I'm recording. It's actually
y'all hear me chewing?
if he holds on to both nipples for more than 5 seconds, he blows up.
It's like combination locks where he has to twist it like his left one has to go for it. Like.
Yeah. All
It's
right.
a specific sequence of which ways
It's
he
already been-
pinches his nipples. Like, has to put in Morse code on each one of them.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, what? I don't know why they're storing
she's
this
here.
here.
Better not touch it. Lau's probably got her own plans for it.
She gonna fall.
Oh,
I spend as little time as I can working on there.
Hell
That's
yeah.
how I get results.
Hell yeah.
I spend as little time as I can working. That's how I get results.
No, he's saying he doesn't use his computer.
I figured. Yes.
I know.
I know.
I just wanted to say
He's a
that.
joke.
Hello, Moisey. How's it going? This has been Roomba by Lucas Ballard.
Hey, kid. You alright?
He got. Oh,
He's gone.
shoot the boy.
You've been accused of misusing your stunner with suspects, but even you reckon this would be going too far.
Oh, you reckon, huh?
I reckon.
I reckon. I'm gonna reckon.
Let's look at the bulletins. Notice this cascade across the board. You dislike the way they need to move all the time and believe that reflects the short attention span people have in this city. You know?
Back in my day.
We used to have to actually touch the screen. The world-renowned father-daughter art team of Tipper and Kami Buskus will be bringing their exhibition to the city of Newton this summer as part of the European Federation's Cultural Ambassador Program, known for their pioneering fusion of classical styles with the interactivity of trance. The pair rose to global attention after EF Arts Minister Jerome Jurgen became overwhelmed with emotion that he had to be placed into a coma to recover. It was an epiphany, he told Chisiki.
Chishiki.
I said, all of my life I've been missing something that I hadn't known I lacked, and this was the diagram showing that void in my soul. Other viewers have reported similarly transformative experiences, though skeptics believe that these may simply have to do more with direct neural programming possible through the trance than with the art itself. That's interesting. They're just jealous that they're not wired, replied the duo when this was suggested.
You know, I forgot for a moment that trance was like the internet in this world, and I was thinking that they were talking about like the electronic music type trance, and it made sense, but at the same time, I was like, trance as it would be a cool thing if trance music was like the new classical music.
Oh, right. That'd be funny.
It's like classical dancing to EDM. Classical dancing, and they're doing like dabs and shit.
The ballroom dab.
Ballroom dab. Oh, this is dab in E minor.
Going to the balcony. So if you remember, we got blackmailed to get a memory stick because they were killing our embryos. So,
Oh, yeah.
but we have the memory stick. I don't even remember getting the memory stick, but I remember that we had to get it. Oh, Jesus.
What the hell is this?
It is what you saw earlier to show you two things. Firstly, it serves to prove what I have in my possession. Second, that you must be very careful what you say when you speak with me.
I have the memory module from Vanderwall's place.
Good. Place it on the bench in your garden.
Don't do it.
But he has a wife who's dead and a tree and kids, which are in a petri dish.
My wife's a tree. My children are dishes. I drink soap.
I'm gonna go put myself in the tool locker.
It's empty.
That had to be there. Or it's gonna be
You know what
important
else is
later.
empty?
Yeah, he'll probably drop something off in it.
So, do you guys actually want to put the memory stick on there?
Do we have a choice?
Or we might have a choice. We might lose our kids, but we could be able to throw a wrench in the plans, possibly.
Dude,
Okay.
fuck your kids.
I was like,
Fuck.
this character really cares about his kids.
Yeah, I think so
I,
too.
as a player, don't need to care about his kids. Nevertheless,
Yeah,
I
let's
feel like
put it
that's
on
what the
there
game
because I
wants
think
us
he
to
cares
do.
about his kids.
yeah.
This game encourages you
Okay,
to roleplay.
modules in the garden.
Excellent. I'm
You
sending
know,
you an
both
address.
Matt and I could be
It's a
like,
dump of a
no,
studio
don't put the
apartment
thing
out in
on.
the barrel.
You'd be like,
The occupant
fuck it,
was
don't
on
put the thing
vacation.
on.
I want you to destroy it.
Yeah, there's
Excuse me?
driver.
Procure an explosive device, plant it within his apartment.
Oh,
Okay, we gotta be careful.
I guess I don't have a choice.
I knew you'd make the right decision, Dr. Regis. Return to your garden after the task is complete. I shall contact you then.
make sure you put your fingerprints all over the explosive.
I like the idea that police weren't very popular, like Officer Blank or Sergeant Blank or whatever. So in the future, they replaced those with the title of Doctor because that's an authority that people usually trust.
I think he's also a doctor, though. Like he was.
I mean,
he made this
yeah.
tree. Like he
But
worked
they
in
also
bio.
said Lau was a doctor, and that would
Oh.
also make sense, like for like with the times.
Yeah.
In order to understand all like cybercrime and shit, you literally have to become a doctor or get a doctorate in engineering or something in order to
yeah.
be a
buy
police
it.
officer.
Even if it isn't true, I like it.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna jolt gun my head. How's this for a trance? Guess we gotta go plant a bomb.
I wonder if you have to take the dead kid's arm or something.
Who remembers this place?
Oh, yeah.
So, if you remember, after we played the girl and then we got out of this, her version of this apartment, we saw an explosion, and I don't
Mhm.
know, like, where that is chronologically
Oh!
or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if she died, but it's worth mentioning. This could be a good place.
Yeah, what's her face? Like Latha or something. It's funny to see how different this apartment is.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wait, why doesn't she have a wetware thing in the toilet? Well,
She was also the person that spent like all her time in the trance.
yeah.
A collection of old manga, with age. Apparently, they appreciate classical media as much as yourself. Somebody else want to read? I've just been gung ho reading.
This apartment's occupant keeps their clothes in the lockers beneath the bed, blueprinted overalls, the kind they issue to the jobless Skanto kids. Is that Skanto? Yeah. Filling this part of the city.
Is Skanto like a racial thing?
I don't know. Maybe it's like Esperanto.
Maybe they're cat people.
That was another thing that the other game did, where they were like, "We're gonna have furries."
Yeah.
Yeah, this feels like a much more subtle usage of gene tech. But maybe that's just me. Look at me.
Well, you're really tall.
Right. This is the forced perspective thing.
Or the apartment's really.
I don't have a bomb. I need a bomb.
So
Yeah, you need to go get a bomb somewhere.
so this apartment is way longer than we thought it was. Or they just fucked up the... Yeah, they probably just fucked up the perspective. Never mind, I'm dumb.
Yep, they aren't gonna do different sprite work based on distance. How do I get a bomb?
Steal it from evidence
Telling you,
lockup.
go steal the kid's bone.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah, you got kid bones.
bones. Oh my
Them
god,
bones.
that's
Oh.
fucking dark.
You also gotta get a knife, cause you ain't getting those bones
Just
out with your
tase it out
hands.
of him.
I mean, you could pull like what was the maid's name again?
The French chick.
Yeah, whatever her name was. Just start pulling chunks out of them.
Oh. Damn.
Am I seriously going to like do some fucking body horror shit so that I can get a bomb out of some kid's bones to plant it to save my kids?
Better not touch it. Lau's. Knowing Lau,
Yeah.
I can't be certain that her interest in that thing is purely academic.
Woo!
Got him. Anyway, back to ripping bones out of someone who I promised safety to.
Don't mind Santiago, but aren't too keen on Preston.
Apparently he's a sycophant to Central. Hey, you got any spare explosives? I mean,
Hey, kid.
just looking for one, you know.
Well, can you hear me from here?
I can.
Cool. So you gotta get whatever the shit is from evidence lockup.
Where's evidence?
Because I have no clue.
Maybe
But
they store it with the
they
person.
took... Maybe.
I'm kidding. They would never steal it. Hey, where do we put this gun? I don't know. Put it with him. You got it.
Put it with a random corpse.
Error E168. Home server not found. Central hub systems are experiencing technical difficulties. Please wait and try again later. If your query is urgent, please contact your nearest corpsman. So I just want to note that
Great. I couldn't confess even if I wanted to.
yeah, but I just want to note that if Central does come back and she seems like she's better, she's definitely not better. She's just biding her time to kill us.
Right.
Better. Knowing
I'm sorry. What am I supposed to? Am I supposed to?
a
jolt?
big old jolt's not gonna...
Wow, help.
Hey, this is Max Lau. I can't take your call right now. If this is Regis, remember the answer usually is switch it off, then on again.
Hey, fuck you.
Hey, fuck
Yeah, what
you,
a
Lau.
bitch.
Fuck you. I honestly thought the thing at the top of your traveler thing for a second said Tyler. Anyway,
The fuck do I do here? Strange man, help me. Strange Roomba, help me.
does it sound like anything when I mute or unmute my mic?
Yeah.
I hear a pop.
Okay.
Going back to the only place I know where to go.
What? Oh, Cell HQ is where you
There's
just
something
were.
in my tool shed now. Let's pick it up.
It's empty.
It's empty.
Going back to the apartment to see if I have some way to open up a boy. Food machine. I'm gonna go back to the surgeon's room, see if I missed anything.
Good idea.
Couldn't I just like go to a department store?
Pick up a bomb.
Bombs are us.
I'll take one of your finest bombs, please.
Black market are us.
A big old jolt.
Use my laser.
It's operated by Central. There isn't anything I can do with it. It's operated by Central. There isn't anything I can do with it.
Central, can you help?
Hey, I know you're being infected right now, but can you just like rip out bones of this guy? No reason, but
I need the bone.
Can't do anything else with this kid.
hey, you're the only one I can talk to. Can you give me a knife?
Hey, kid. Hey,
Can you walk any closer to him? Would that do anything?
Let's give it a nice up and close.
Doesn't look like it.
hey, kid.
Is there anything else
They
in the
picked
room?
this guy up last night. He's got something in his wiring that might be contagious. I guess that means I'm safe, but still, poor kid.
Well, that's interesting.
He's got some of that Cyberman.
Hello, strange man. Please help. I have 3 locations and I don't know what to do.
You can't call your blackmailer, can you?
Is there a door back in the hallway? Like down back, right behind where you are.
That's the surgical lab.
I haven't been paying attention to where we're going.
Fuck it. No, I'm gonna solve this puzzle.
Have you checked out the X-ray yet?
I think so.
It's already been. Apparently, the high quantities of explosives in his bone. Poor kid must have been in a.
I remembered that.
Oof! Ouch!
Shut up. That's bone exploding juice. Where the fuck do I go? How do I get a knife to cut up open a kid?
Is the cooking machine?
Yeah, it's not there.
Oh, it's not there.
Better
I was gonna
move.
say, because then you might be able to get utensils out of it, but...
Yeah.
This could be it. What?
We're gonna cut him open with a butter knife.
A nice butter knife, a plastic butter knife.
A
Did I
combination
just
toilet
crash?
sink.
Oh,
Someone
dude.
just-
This is a combination toilet sink. I think that's killed about half the people.
Video's frozen. Audio's not coming.
Oh. Mine's working.
Rebooty. Do, do, do.
Oh, hello.
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 See if this is any better. This is better?
Yeah. No, everything is
We
back.
follow Dr. Lau's advice. We just turn it off and on again. Where the fuck do I find freaking Calliope shit? There's nowhere to go. If one of you guys get bored, I won't stop you from looking up a walkthrough. I want to solve this if I can.
I'm good with just with figuring it out. I don't think that
A big
it's
old
particularly difficult. We
a
have
big
a
old
limited number of places we can go.
A big old jolt. A big old jolt.
A big old.
A big old jolt.
A big a big a big a big,
Isn't
a big old a big
The
old
view,
jolt.
can you just
big old
look
jolt.
out at the view? He can't go into the Negaverse, can he? God, I can't remember what that's called. Oh, the trance.
Can I get hooked up to the goop so that I can look up a walkthrough?
Is there anything more you can do with the maid, or
I'll go see. But it seems like no, Lau wants to fuck it. Don't touch that.
do not touch the sex toy?
Better not touch it. Knowing Lau,
I think we better touch it.
What about
What
the?
Oh.
Was there something on the desk? Lucas?
Just a second. What?
Was there something on the desk?
Yeah, I was gonna look on the desk. But first I want to look at my email.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Why you hogging loud so much?
Dino DNI.
Wrong, your lowercase. Why? Hey.
You're cutting out, I think? Just try and read this.
No, I wasn't trying to read it. I was
Go ahead,
I was
go ahead and
forcing.
read it.
Just
Hey
read.
Charlie, why you hogging loud so much? The rest of us need a wirehead on cases as well. I can probably guess why you're not letting go of her. Why hey, but seriously man, give the rest of us a turn.
Damn.
Damn.
VFR.
Why hey.
Functional wetware. Dear Regis, as per our discussion at your last checkup, you have still not opted for an enhanced neuroconnective wetware. While not yet critical, please remember that your work will be increasingly difficult as support for non-wetware systems is phased out. Yep, I bet. Matt.
Fulcrum admin fixed costs. Charles Regis, your monthly payment of $8,100 for the rental of the Tier 42 Northwest Balcony Garden has been processed. Approval for continued use granted by E. Vargas Centralized ADM. Thank you for your continued contribution to the city's green skyline.
Tyler?
A moment. Subject. No. From Vanderwall Giel. Dr. Regis, apparently my previous answer was unclear. No, I will not help you with your investigations, despite your crude threats. If you continue to make baseless accusations about any supposed ties I am alleged to have with organized crime, you should be hearing from my lawyers.
From Weezmal, Dr. Petra Baxter. Hi, Charlie. I'm afraid it doesn't look good regarding Baxter. Central has approved the role. Don't take it personally. It's not like they ignored your input, but, well, I'm not exactly going to be the most objective person after what he did to you and your wife, are you? Oh, shit.
Oh!
Oh,
Was his wife murdered?
I mean, she
believe
died
so.
somehow.
Maybe he fucked up a surgery or something. I don't know.
Cyber meningitis.
Cyber
Let's
AIDS.
go to VoIP cam.
Hello? Is this David? Listen, man. I know.
Sorry, wrong number.
Call 911.
Huh. I guess I should have turned these over to the evidence locker.
Well, hey!
The, cooking gel and a knife.
It's been a long night. I don't feel...
Let's cook the
Oh, go cut that bitch open.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah.
this is so unethical. But you know what? We're cops. It's fine.
Cops got a need for
I'm
some
just
bones.
gonna. I hope this is a fail state that just blows me the fuck up. Body has not yet had a great deal of examination. You're supposed to be being careful about the potential volatile nature of parts of the body. You make a slice around his thigh and pull his femur loose.
Pull his you went for the femur?
We've got a hand and a fucking femur at this point.
By the way, clean bone. Good job.
Let's heat it up. What happens if I actually set it to 2? I'm gonna fucking die. I really should have saved before I did this.
Quickly.
Just detonates.
Unstable bone. Excuse me, Central. I
Running
may or may
through
not be
Central,
carrying
waving
an
around explosive bone. It's sizzling.
I'm fucking dead, guys. I'm gonna blow the fuck up. Hey, what do you think about centralized government now?
I can't figure that out.
Neither can I. Can you
I
hold
can't figure-
this, please?
you
Please hold
want
this.
this? Go give
so
it to the
fucking-
I
kids.
imagine
Let's see.
I
If
imagine
can...
you just like walking through like whistling and like tossing it up in the air, flipping it around.
Hey, where'd you get that bone, and why is it bubbling? Anyway,
It's just the cooking gel
you know,
and the explosive nitrate.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm just gonna drive to the apartment. This is like a German hand grenade.
That's not food.
And she's down below.
Fade to black.
Oh shit!
And-
Oh.
Got it.
You know you did.
Kablamma.
Meeting of minds. Yeah,
It'd be an understatement to say it's been a bad day.
I thought so.
No kidding. I sure wouldn't want to be you.
Yeah, I've got a few problems, but I'm not going to let them threaten what I care about any longer.
You're
see
dead.
that, but I think you're yellow.
Hey, I've got a plan.
If you're so decisive, why haven't you unfrozen any of those embryos?
It's been 20 years, Regis.
Damn. Oh.
Jesus.
You know who it is, Dr. Regis. There's only one person it could be, isn't there?
You think it's Baxter?
Well, you certainly do.
Good evening, Dr. Regis.
So
Where are they, you son of a bitch?
I saw your handiwork and was most impressed.
So you'll give them back.
I'm sending you an address. You'll find your reward there.
Wait. Baxter?
Oh.
Yep, it was Baxter. Now paroled Dr.
That-
Alan Baxter.
Baxter.
So this guy probably killed our wife somehow. And, I'm trying to think
You
of the-
killed Viksha, you bastard.
How?
You
How is this
bastard.
possible?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Traveler, begin recording. Lau, if you're listening to this, well, it means they've caught me. It wouldn't be right if I couldn't explain things to you, though. I've been blackmailed, with the lives of my kids. I traced the calls the blackmailer made. There's only one man who would have done this. And yet,
It's the
thanks
dude
to the
whose
neural
whose
governor,
bones were-
is also the only one who never could have. I've got to see that justice is done. Good luck, Max.
I got gun. I got CI splitter.
Better
I've
not
got
touch
it
it.
made.
It's empty.
It's empty.
Ah, you fool!
Stop trying.
I'm going off the grid. I want another bone, though.
Right. They must have finished with the bomber.
Yeah, apparently,
What's up with the kid? Go check on the kid.
It's like the autopsy report
Hey,
is
Charlie.
just like missing a femur.
That's Dr. Regis, corpseman.
Oh, sorry, Dr. Regis. Sir, I need your help, Doctor. Rescue brought someone in, but I'm not qualified to take the statement.
I'm very busy, corpseman. Can't you find Santiago or Lau?
No, sir. They're still in the AR lab, trying to fight off the heuristic attack. It'll only take a second, sir.
Fine.
Oh, thank you, sir. I've been panicking all evening about it. She's in the waiting room at the end here.
It's a trap.
Better see what that corpseman wants.
it's a trap, though, so maybe we don't. Actually, let's check the news first. Same thing. Although there was system shock down there.
Oh, hey, some service.
Oh, she's still
These
alive.
flexes are broken. I can't input anything.
That's because they're not flex screens. They're sheets of paper.
Paper? What is this, the Dark Ages?
So if we remember, this guy has a contagious thing, and she has goop.
Hi there. Can you tell me what happened?
No hanging around with you, is there?
I'm curious about her health.
Your health status?
Dunno.
How do you not know that?
Been busy. Only come out to eat.
Ah, you're a thrall. Shall I put net addict then?
Put what you want. I don't care.
Can I take your name and SOC number?
Sesame Ladha SN 134244.
That's a nice name. Indian? Sri Lankan?
Dunno. Raised by the city. Why do you care?
My wife was Sri Lankan. She always... Oh, you don't care, do you?
That obvious?
Any aliases? Net, trance,
Could you be
flow,
my new
those
wife?
sorts of things.
Mandala.
What's your employment status?
What do you think? Blue recycled overalls?
So, not currently employed.
Duh.
Perhaps they didn't think you had the right attitude for it. Where do you live?
The trance.
And where is your physical address?
Well, it was 13E8682 Zeus Street.
Excuse me?
13E8682 Zeus Street?
Why are you here at Cell?
They didn't tell you? Someone cut my network and locked my apartment. I just about managed to crack the door when the whole damn place exploded.
Exploded?
Conspiracy.
Sure, I didn't like the place, but I didn't do it. Hey, is there a net connection here? I haven't been able to hook up for hours.
Excuse me.
So, can I go?
Hell no.
Corpseman, the girl in there's life may be at risk. Do not let her leave without authorization from myself or Dr. Lau.
Can do it, Dr. Regis.
Empty apartment, my ass. That girl was locked in there. That asshole knew what would happen when He wanted her killed. I know what he has against me, but why her as well?
Why is this taking
He's a
so
kid.
long? Can I get back in the trance yet?
Oh, we're playing
This is
her
the
again.
second prison break that we have to do with her. Yeah, I think she's his kid. That's my best guess. Is that one of the embryos is fake, and that this is yeah. What is residue? I don't know what residue is. Hop in trance.
Yeah. Download another virus.
That might actually be what we do.
Hello? Guess he doesn't feel like talking. He looks sick. I hope I don't catch anything off.
You're gonna.
Huh? Fixed to the floor.
She's gonna die of cyber cancer at the end of
What?
the game.
Drink straight from it?
Cyber cancer. Yes.
It won't bring up the menu. The insert coin message on the screen is in the way.
Yeah.
It's different from mine, a whole lot older. There's a message on the panel.
Oh, does she not know what coins are?
Hmm?
Hi there.
Currency.
How can I help?
Can I speak to you?
Sure. Just a second.
How are you going to respond to that? No, you can't speak to me.
Absolutely not.
So,
I'm hungry.
Agent,
Just corpseman, actually. Quince. What's your name?
Sesame, Latha.
Nice to meet you, Miss Sesame. Pardon my asking, but you were raised by the city, weren't you?
You read that on my file?
Nah, I was too.
No way.
Yeah, we're practically
I
family.
can smell it on you.
I've been in here for hours. The guy in
Smells
the
like
bed isn't
protein
much
surprise.
company. What is there to do?
There's the terminal. You can check the news.
Ugh, I can't stand this much of the real world. It's so slow.
I'm sorry. People don't usually spend so long in here. It's just taking a bit longer than usual.
Wait, did this guy's contagion get into Central? Probably not.
I'm starving. It's been days since the last time I ate.
And was that because you were deep in the trance?
That's not the point. I couldn't get the food machine in here to work.
Oh yeah, they take tokens. Here, have a few. You'll be able to get yourself something.
Just immediately throw it right in his eye.
Is it any
Just
good?
run out.
What kind of machine do you
Pocket
have at home?
tokens.
The kind that came in Skanto apartments.
Ooh, ouch. Yeah, kind of about that.
Who was that guy who came in?
Oh, Charlie? He's one of the most experienced agents in Cell. A lot of people have trouble getting on with him, but he's just businesslike.
It sounded like he was panicking about something.
I've never thought of him as someone who gets worried. Grumpy a whole lot of the time, sure.
I love hearing about characters I've played in the third person.
What's wrong with that guy on the bed? He hasn't said a word in hours.
We're not sure. He was picked up on the street yesterday. It looks like he's come down with a psychophage issue.
So you're just ignoring him?
Well, there's not much we can do until we know what it is.
Why let it show symptoms? Why not connect someone?
All of our InfoWar teams are busy with the...
InfoWar teams. Uh-oh.
We've got every Alex Jones we have working on it.
I need to get back in the trance. How can I make a connection?
Sorry, we don't allow trans connections from inside Cell.
What? That's inhuman! I have rights, you know!
Not to an internet connection, you don't.
Come on, I could just hook something up through that terminal.
I'm sorry, but it's for security.
Why are you keeping me in this cell? I haven't done anything!
Oh, this isn't a cell. The cells are only 2 cubic meters.
That's not the point! I didn't break the law!
It's for your own safety. Charlie's asked to make sure you stay here until he gets back.
I don't feel very safe. My apartment exploded.
Oh, ouch. Was it a nice place?
Well, no, but that isn't the point.
Accidents like that happen sometimes. At least Cell were able to get you out.
I'm not sure it was an accident. My connection was cut and my doors were locked before it happened.
Who'd want to hurt you, though?
That's just it. I don't know who. I mean, I've pissed people off in net matches sometimes, but this?
No, she's his kid. That's my best guess.
So, how'd you know I was raised by the city?
It was a guess, but your name was a clue. You ever notice how they always assign kids names from nature? Quince, Sesame. We even had a pomegranate in my center.
Huh. I suppose that's true. Never met any with any cool names, though. No tigers or anything.
Yeah, I don't think they do the extinct ones, though.
Aww. We didn't lose you. We didn't lose either of you, right? We're just...
No.
Yeah, I'm still here.
So, how'd you end up working for Cell?
I'm not sure, really. Kinda drifted in. Most of the kids from my center ended up here. Monroe Center, down by the coast, that is. Where'd you grow up?
Taylor, near the lake. Most of us just ended up on Skanto, unemployed.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay.
Personally, I think us city kids should stick together. There are so many of us, we'd be a force to be reckoned with.
The gentle laborer
Rise
should no longer
up.
suffer.
So,
Reclaim
what's
the
your
rights
first
of
name,
production.
Mr. Corpseman Quince?
It's Amadi,
Hang
an
the
Angolan name.
parasites.
Apparently, that's where my family came from, but I've been here as long as I can remember. The first names are always from kids' cultural backgrounds. What about Latha? Is that, Indian?
Dunno. Probably. I came with a refugee shipment from the war. You ever feel like exploring your roots?
Not really. I grew up here. Newton is my home.
Yeah. There isn't really
There
much
was
for me
a
in the old
war?
country either.
Yeah, they've
Except
mentioned
thousands
the war a
of
couple
kilometers
times.
of radioactive hot zone. Thanks
When?
for that.
Anytime. Just call if you need anything.
This makes me think that nukes were used, because people keep saying, oh, nuke it or whatever, and they're referring to a war, and then they just said that there were thousands of miles of radiation. So, like, I do think that but this is post-nuclear in some regard. Anyway, let's throw it at this guy.
You want this? Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
Blue cup. Take the
Yeah, blue cup.
Got that cup.
Paper.
Ooh, now I
Recycle
got
the
paper.
cup.
I can't read.
Get on top of the table.
Hey,
What?
would you mind not doing that?
Do you mind shutting the fuck
Back
up?
off.
Doing what?
Fuck
I wasn't doing
you.
anything.
I can see you, you know. The camera's there for your own safety.
Fine. I'd better find a way to fix
A
that.
lot of stuff for my own safety.
You know, I just love how much,
You can get the
how
water.
charismatic this guard is, as far as just like, I don't want to be keeping you in here, and you don't want to be in here, but we have to
What?
keep you in here.
Drink straight from it?
Yes.
I mean, you got a cup.
Holy shit. Let's get a cup, and let's throw it at him. That's actually probably legitimate.
I can't use it like that.
I think you can.
No, you should.
What's the blue hand in your inventory?
You want this?
No.
Huh.
Throw it in his
Guess
face.
he doesn't feel like talking.
Wake him up.
It's the paperwork they wanted me to fill out. Who even uses paper anymore?
Damn. We're old.
What's the blue hand?
Fucking
There
old
isn't
Residue.
enough wetware left to form a connection.
Oh,
Oh, so she's got like wetware left on her hand.
got it.
All my
Can
wetware is dried up.
you-
There isn't. Nuke it. I just
Wait.
grew this batch.
It's dried up. You got
Everything I
water.
can scrape off my hands is in the cup. I can't use it. I can't use.
Okay, so we did just.
Now you got a cup of wetware.
You want this? Doesn't look.
Anyway, I'll get some food.
food and a metal fork.
Ew.
Dude, that looks delicious, though.
Hell yeah.
Feed it to the child.
Feed the camera.
I can't reach it Huh? As much as I'd like to, there must be something worse I can do to it. I can't use.
I'm just gonna combine shit.
I've put some of it in the cup.
That's sure.
All right.
It doesn't.
What did she put in the cup?
Put
More
food
of the-
and
some
wetware
food.
in the cup.
Prying it open with. I can't.
All right. Do you want this?
Can you feed
You want
The-
this?
dude?
Huh. Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
I assume you just can't give him any items.
Yeah. I'm just throwing things and things.
Where do you throw the food?
I can't use.
Into the garbage.
You better not. I might need it.
Yeah. We might need this food, wetware, water.
This weird mixture.
Strange mixture. I'll fork him.
Shank
You
him.
want this?
I want your bones.
Grabs it out of your hand and stabs his trachea.
Give me your bone.
Prying it open with.
Rattle me bones.
The fork won't fit in the seams. If I could find something more precise, though.
Okay.
I can't read. I can't. I could
So we
probably
gotta do
pop it
something
open
to
if-
the camera.
If I drink wetware.
You can't transfer in here, right? No.
There's also the noticeably different art style with the digital world versus the.
Yeah, where she has like an avatar that's.
I get a virus. Pick one of those up. Yeah, there we go. No, we don't have it anymore. We've already read these.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for using.
Can you use like the paper to cover up the camera?
I can't reach it from here.
Smart thinking though.
You want
It's like,
this?
fuck yeah, paperwork.
Huh. Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
Can you use the food to cover up the camera?
Yeah, throw your food
I
at
can't-
it or something.
I can't.
Splat.
Hey, what did you do? I've lost the feed from the camera.
Move quickly.
Jump up there.
Oh, jeez, Charlie's gonna kill me. Why did you do that?
I like my privacy.
Just don't do anything stupid, okay? Please.
Gotta take a shit on the table.
That was tame, but I guess it's established.
It's broken, but I can't.
Oh, but you can
Use
pull
your
it off by fork.
You damn it.
Oh yeah, fucking sticking a metal fork in a light
I can't get the
socket.
screws out with my bare hands.
Smart.
Listen, I'm not here to think.
There. The table has been freed.
The table has been
The
freed.
table has been freed.
Now I can fork the trash can.
Better not.
I might need that fork.
I think it looks better without.
Me too.
Can you just, without giving the guy on the left things, can
Now
you
it
just
doesn't have a
talk to him?
conductor.
Ouch.
I was incorrect. Let's put some wetware on
I
that
can't
shit.
reach.
Oh my fucking god.
I can't use.
Yeah, I think you can.
I can't.
Okay, food.
I can't use.
Food's worked for me so far. Alright, we've unscrewed the table. What do you guys think?
Can you move it
I
over?
think it
Can
looks
you,
better without
like-
the screws.
Can you?
I can't
Did
reach
you already
it for-
try combining the paper and the fork?
I may not be 100% clear on paper, but I don't think that's how it works.
I fucking.
I may not.
Did you use the cup on the light?
I can't use it like that.
I do like solving these puzzles though. It's fun.
Because you gotta do something to make it to where you don't get shocked.
And we can all participate.
Can you, like, put the food on the fork as, like, a.
That sure won't make
so
it
you're not
taste any
touching
better.
metal?
That sure won't make
I
it
don't need a
taste
fork.
better.
I may.
And there's nothing else in the
I
room?
may-
You've already picked
That
up
sure won't
everything?
It does. It doesn't. I can't. I can't. I don't want.
Let's permutate.
That sure. I'm. I don't. I can't.
I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this cup.
What about the dude? Can
you move the table?
like,
at all?
talk to him?
You want this?
Like, without
He
trying to
looks sick.
give him anything, can you just talk
He
to him?
looks.
Wait, what was that?
I'll fork him.
You want?
I hope she just gets sick of being controlled by the protagonist and she's just like,
Go
"I'm
over
gonna
him
go on a
again.
Forking rampage.
Can you mouse over him again? Sheet. It said sheet.
Oh shit.
Can you take his blanket? Are you gonna take his fucking blanket? Oh my god.
Blanket. I'm gonna smother him to death with it too.
I can't use. That's.
You can wrap it
I've
around the
given
fork.
it a handle made of that plastic rubbery sheet.
Oh yeah, I did.
Prying it
Plastic rubbery? Why would you have a plastic rubbery sheet?
Because it's the dystopic future. Oh fuck yeah. How the fuck did I do
You grab it.
Use the sheet on it.
Okay, why did we just do that?
I can't.
Listen, it's an adventure game. I just touch things.
I can't use.
Paper.
Oh.
This kind of sums up my feelings about paperwork.
Okay.
Throw it in the
You now
trash.
have a fiery piece of paper. Oh, you started a trash fire. Nice.
I guess that's sorta safer.
Hell yeah, it is. I only cook up my. Get it?
Let's see if this works.
Yeah. Cause heat makes the wetware grow.
Yeah.
When given nutrients and water.
Yeah, it makes it great.
Nothing
group.
stands between me and my trance.
So we just play as a trans addict.
Hell yeah, we do.
Wetware that screen.
All you want to do is go back into the train.
Wait, what? I didn't want to establish a connection.
Are you
I made
wet-wearing
a
with the
connection with
dude?
his neural hub.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
Oh my god.
Oh yes, download everything that it is in his brain.
Cyber AIDS.
Okay. You'd use the normal type of. Wait, why is there an E in that?
I don't know. I'm just aiding him. Oh fuck. This is a terrible choice.
Oh jeez.
The idea of a virus forcing people to join Greater Han is imperialist deceit.
Hi there. Oh, hey. Make yourself at home. Everyone else seems to in here.
I'm Mandela.
Guy, I'd shake your hand, but, well...
You alright?
Oh yeah, just peachy. Well, I would be if that imposter would go away.
I am not an imposter. I am the real.
Whose name?
How'd you wind up like this?
Well, you know that urban myth about the human resources Trojan?
The one that makes you move to China and join a factory collective?
Turns out, it's not a myth. If I'm correct, Cell have brought me in for treatment.
That's a good thing, right?
Well, duh. I don't want to work in a Han factory.
All glory to the Greater Han Republic.
Shut up!
Interesting.
What's with Pinocchio?
It's a disguise. Normally, by this stage, the Trojan is in control of its host motor functions. It makes a really clumsy mind state echo of the host, and uses it to try to make a convincing flight to Greater Han.
He didn't look like he's in control in meat space.
Peace, bread, and work in the Greater Han Republic.
It's kind of a stalemate at the moment.
He's taken to bombarding you with propaganda instead?
It thinks it can wear me down.
Long life and prosperity to our beloved land of Greater Han.
This is fucking incredible.
Yeah, that's something I didn't expect.
I did not.
Wait, hadn't we heard about that before?
Yeah, she said when we downloaded a virus that we eventually used to corrupt the cooking machine so that we could send the guy at it so that we could break out of our apartment. She made a reference to an urban legend about being sent to China, and it seems like this is what the malware does: is it sends people to China. I don't know if this is part of the war because it looks like this is a nuclear hellscape, and it might be just referencing something about that. But like, if the Han Republic and the European Federation are separate, we're running out of countries to go to war with each other, is what I'm saying. So maybe this is part of something even bigger.
We haven't talked about America yet, though.
I think maybe America's what got nuked. I don't know. Maybe it isn't.
America's actually where.
That's
I
not
mean,
true. There's a guy from Texas, and there's like, there's shit going
if you look at it, it's a
of it.
wasteland, and then it's got Chinese text on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they went to war with China, bombed the shit out of it, and now China's like guerrilla hackers that are like hiding in the bombed out ruins and pulling people in to try and restart the economy or something.
I love that theory. I love what we're doing. We're doing sick world building.
So, why are you in a cell in Cell with a broken Trojan in your head?
I'm acting as a relay for pirated connections into Cell.
That sounds dangerous.
Pays good, though.
Money is the yoke of capitalism.
Thing is, it's been harder and harder to get into Cell HQ.
So you infected yourself with this?
They have to bring in someone with something like this. Even if they can't treat it, they can at least quarantine.
Giving you an ideal spot to relay signals through your neural wiring.
Exactly.
Fascinating.
Ooh.
What is this?
Want some help doing that?
You look stuck.
You guys, so have you guys seen Doctor Who? There was like a tech about this, and there was a technology where like people's brains were being used as like hubs in Doctor Who.
Was it like Peter Capaldi seasons?
No, it was actually the first, the most recent modern Doctor, whatever his name is.
David Tennant?
No, before him.
Christopher Eccleston?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess you're right.
Anything I can do to help?
There would be, but I'm going to have to decline.
I don't think you're really in a position to bargain.
Hey, for all I know, you're a cell agent trying to breach my wiring. If I give you too much room, then I'm just swapping him over there as my oppressive influence.
The influence of the mighty Han Republic spans the world.
Why would Cell want to breach you?
Again, if I start telling you about that, then I'm incriminating myself. I'd love to help you help me, but I'd need to know we're on the same side.
That's fucking amazing.
Don't go anywhere.
Ha. You're funny.
So he's locked in a stalemate with a Trojan because they intentionally infected himself with so that he could breach into the cops, and they knew that the cops would detain him if he had this virus.
There were just layers upon layers upon layers.
Yeah, but my fashion sense is on point.
Gotta love them suspenders that are down.
Suspended.
That's a look that not many people can pull off.
All right.
Fetuses.
Who wants to read the news?
Following successful initial trials, the Japanese government has approved an expansion of its controversial human cloning program, hailed by many with the diet as a solution to the predicted population crisis. The next tranche is projected to expand the number of new births via cloning and IVF from 1,500 in the initial groups to over 20,000. According to the Malthus Institute, an NGO committed to measuring population growth patterns, the country's declining birth rates since the end of the 20th century have led to fears of an unsustainable shift towards an older... Okay, I lost my place. Towards an older population. Unlike many other nations in the region who have countered similar trends by accepting large numbers of conflicts, Japan has...
Refugees from global conflicts.
Japan has steadfastly refused to dilute the culture and essence of the Japanese people. Oh. Glory to the imperialist Han. Japanese people by taking in large numbers of displaced as expressed by outgoing Home Minister Mizuno Murai. The process used involves selection of a suitable zygote after fertilization, which is then split multiple times to produce many embryos per fertilization. Some have raised concerns that the manner in which these candidates are selected and what traits deemed desirable was leading to politics of ethno-fascism, while others note that the long-term health effects of such wide-scale cloning on a human population are currently unknown. Despite these objections, the government believes this to be the best solution to the looming depopulation crisis, aiming for as much as 40% of the nation's population to be born in this way by 2110.
Fascinating as fuck, and also funny, because like normally every single fucking dystopia is about the overpopulation whatevers, and this is like, fuck, we can't breed enough. Everyone's in
dying.
Oh, you thought Japan had a terrible birth rate with just the internet? Well, give them trance and find out.
I guess millennials really did kill birth rates.
I guess we did, yeah. But that is, I mean, underpopulation, in my opinion, is a much greater concern for longer-term sustainability than over. But maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. Well, that was cool.
He doesn't.
Is
really
there
fit
another
in
trance thing?
Puns.
He doesn't really fit in here.
Nah.
All glory to the Greater Han Republic.
I say we just join the Han Republic.
Right, so the Han Dynasty was a Chinese dynasty, and this is China, so I assume this thing is a Chinese thing. I don't think it's Japanese.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, or the one. Init, display error. / accessing module, conversation 1. Do not think only of yourself, think of the glory of Han. The idea of a virus forcing people to join Greater Han is imperialist deceit. I detect an 86.8% chance that you are not currently employed. Join the Republic of Greater Han for guaranteed work within our production capital. I have something amusing to show you. You need to drop your firewall to see it, though. We must persevere in the great revolutionary struggle. I detect an 80s
So is there anything else in the room to trance with?
Better be careful what I touch. Anything could be a carrier for malware in here. Hi, guy.
Hey there.
Hello.
She wasn't talking to you.
You...
Oh, well,
I am not. I am...
Don't go...
Huh.
Yeah, you somehow need to convince him that you're on his side.
Oh, wait, we might actually have to dig through the news. And, like, find something. Let's look on that screen out there.
My bad.
Because we need information at this point, so let's...
Yeah, we need, can you wetware the screen?
I don't... I promise I'm on your side. I know that the Newtons win 55-37. What? Hell yeah, I'm establishing a connection.
Got it. I can feel the net on the other side.
Oh yeah.
Do we get to actually get to the real ass trance? Because I'm fucking ready.
I can feel that net. Oh.
I can feel the net pulsing through my veins.
Ahlan wa salam.
Hi? I'm looking for the internet. Are you
All
tapping
right.
the line as well?
Indeed I am, except we appear to be doing it from opposite directions.
You're a hacker.
That sounds so crude.
The sort who prefers to be called an adventurer?
I'm merely a concerned citizen. You can call me Jinsel.
I'm Mandela. This looks a lot like the kind of place I used to live.
It ought to. It was right above your own. In fact, we're trying to reconstruct the data from moments before the blast.
You know where I live?
We wouldn't be taking our responsibilities seriously if we didn't. We also know that it appears you've been targeted deliberately. These are shots we've been able to recover of the man who planted the bomb.
Oh shit.
That's the guy I spoke to.
You know him?
Yeah, he's the cell agent who interviewed me. He left like an hour ago.
Oh.
I just wanted. I wish it was just like us, just like walking back and forth, and it would just like play a replay of us just like fucking not knowing what to do.
Why do you think it was me they were aiming for?
We hear things. We're also aware that prior to the blast, you were trapped.
Yeah, someone cut my connection and locked the door.
It would appear that you were being kept in place until the bomb was planted.
They probably could have just done it. I'd have been in trance for hours.
They had to be certain. But now that you've escaped, it appears that your life is still at risk.
Yeah, like why would you wake up your comatose target is my question.
Yeah.
Why would a cell agent be trying to kill me?
Often, Central's plots are unclear. This, however, is too direct and destructive for how Cell works.
You think it's personal then?
In any case, he knows where you are and that you survived.
He's also got me trapped in one place again.
Then it's imperative that we help you to escape. Our
So,
agent may be able to help you with that.
Do you think
He's
that's
close at hand.
Baxter? And he's trying to turn the girl against him?
I don't know, but I do like this ambiguity because I don't know if we're playing the hero as far as the cop. If it's saying that Cell is like has a history of political assassinations. I was mentioning Central. I didn't get all of it, but I mean we listened pretty well. Anyway, this is fucking tight.
Wait, the guy in the cell with me? Blonde pseudo-leather jacket, got the shakes?
That would be Guy, yes. He's acting as one of our relays within Cell.
You think he can help me get out?
We work within our own specialties, and his is Cell. If anyone were able to furnish a means for you to escape, it would be him.
Looks like a partially built sim.
Indeed, we're using a number of different sources to reconstruct a scene. Cameras, chromatographs, even the charge variances and wiring.
So why are you hooked up to Cell? No offense, but you'd have to be crazy to hack Central.
Fortunately, Central is indisposed. An initial attack appears to have crippled it.
Ah, so lots of opportunists are trying their luck while the security's weak.
Precisely. I was assembling this sim at the same time, when you joined it through an outbound port.
Who do you run with? Collective? A nun?
We're a circle of truth seekers and underground journalists. We go by Jahilia.
Never heard of it. What's it mean?
Well, who controls the media today?
Chishiki? They're the biggest.
Exactly. Chishiki, whose name means knowledge. Except in this knowledge, there's nothing but trivia and lies. So where will people find the truth?
Anyone got any preference?
The internet.
Themselves?
I was gonna say ignorance, so we've got to fucking roll dice. Rock, paper, scissors, all right? Ready? 1, 2,
I
3, rock.
Scissors.
Paper.
Tyler, you were
Oh
gonna
my
say scissors.
God. Lucas
Sure,
wins.
but like,
Ignorance?
it doesn't really matter.
Got it.
Are you guys an anti-tech outfit? Bloom-breakers?
No, it's just an ironic name.
I'd better disconnect and see if your guy can help me get out.
Bit Tafik, I've sent you the location to find us at. I'll be here should you require any further assistance in your escape.
So there's an underground journalist group who is named after the opposite of a media company called Knowledge. They call themselves Ignorance, and they're currently building a projection of an explosion because of reasons that I don't really understand yet or didn't catch. And then there's the guy, and he's their contact, and he can help us out. But what is Cell doing? Like, why are they anti-Cell? Did you guys get as much as I do that Cell seems to be doing some assassination shit or something?
Yeah, I mean, the idea that Cell is corrupt has been something that we've understood from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm. Well, Central. I mean, also Cell, but still.
But we also know that Charlie is like being blackmailed to do this stuff.
Right, that's his thing. But we're talking about the greater Cell, like the greater whatever institution. This girl seemed to imply, from what I understood it, Jinsil said that like Cell was like bombing shit or something. That like this was atypical or otherwise, but that there was a history of bombing.
No doubt about it. No doubt about
Okay. So now we go back and talk to Guy.
Guy Fieri.
User Guy.
Hi, Guy.
Hey there.
Hello.
She wasn't talking to you.
Jinsil says hi.
Oh, does she? Tell her she owes me double for this one. I lost touch with her hours ago.
She says you know a way out of here?
Well, sure. It's even easier when Central's down. Of course, I'm gonna need something from you.
Fine. What is it you want?
I need an edge to help me get rid of the chatterbox. For that, I need epinephrine. See if you can get them to bring any in.
And if they don't?
You look clever. You can probably find a way to make it.
Substance abuse is the curse of the working classes.
I fucking love this stupid game.
Why do you want this stuff?
The people here don't exactly know what they're doing. Cell's treatment might work, or I might walk out of here and straight to Greater Han. The epinephrine will give me enough of a boost to make sure it's me who wins the battle.
We must persevere in the great revolutionary struggle.
Plus, it's the kind of thing that most chemical synthesizers can make.
Wait, like a food machine?
Probably.
Cool.
Why do you want this stuff?
The people here don't exactly know what they're doing. Cell's treatment might work, plus...
Wait. Don't go...
Ha.
Let's get some drugs.
Epinephrine.
It won't bring up the menu. The insert...
Is...
It's got some pretty tough shielding. Or from the look of it, I'd say
I think
the second
epinephrine is a depressant. Because norepinephrine
The fork won't fit in the seams around
makes
if I
you
could
all
find...
like high if you have too much of it. Right?
I thought epinephrine was also like, I thought that's what made you happy or whatever.
Hi there.
Yeah.
How can I help?
Can I speak to you?
Sure. Just a second.
Hey, sorry I broke the camera, but could you please give me some meth?
Epinephrine it can treat severe asthma attacks and allergic reactions because it's a vasoconstrictor. It makes your veins sort of like close down. Oh, adrenaline, also known as epinephrine.
Oh, yep.
All
right.
So norepinephrine.
I think we're at about the halfway point, and I'm a little hungry. Do you want to take a quick food break?
Sure.
Sure.
All right, let's take a food break.
Pause.